She'd go upstairs and talk to the innkeeper who I am. Should we go and see what... Yeah, and we can ask about the pay while we're at...
Boss, there's really no need for this. It's...
Perhaps not, but continuing to work will only hinder your recovery. You need to rest for a few days. We'll...
Hwayan! Yanxiao!
Oh? Traveler and Paimon!
And we decided to come check out,
I knew we shouldn't have posted that notice.
How kind of you. My thanks to you both.
Oh, all right. Well, basically, we had a lot of guests pouring in for the lantern rite. Things got busy, I started rushing, and I ended up accidentally burning my hand while plating a dish. Well, you know what they say. Play with fire long...
Now. I don't want you pushing yourself.
But the lantern rite's only just finished. And we're still... plus, lots of the guests are visiting from other nations. We...
Listen to you. Anyone... But he's not wrong. Yanxiao was one of the favorites in the
I don't mean to boast, but any chef of my caliber probably has their own
Looks like we might...
Do we know anyone that's a good chef? Oh, of course, you!
Oh, right. Yes. Now I think about it.
Why are you even keeping a mental list of...
Maybe a story for another time. More important...
Well, since it's you...
What do you think, Traveler? Should we do it?
I did say that,
I should warn you that cooking for customers is quite a different ballgame.
Oh, so he's...
I believe there's some spare kitchenware.
Of course, of course. Whew. All done. Come, take a look. It's nothing. A little handicraft and elbow grease.
You really went to all the trouble of building a new stovetop? What was wrong with the original?
No, it's nothing like that. As boss always says, hire who you trust and trust... Anyway, as I was saying, cooking for guests is different from cooking. Having the right equipment is a big part of that. Ill-suited equipment doesn't just make the... Sometimes cooking is all about being well prepared. That's how you ensure...
Okay, and what about precision?
Precision all comes down to using your eyes. Where to slice into a particular cut of meat. How much... When you cook for yourself, you can always add salt if it's too bland or add water if it's too salty.
Worst case scenario, Paimon can deal with any...
The final thing you have to focus on is consistency. You have to be able to... You have to cater to their own dietary needs while also giving them the... Don't worry. Matter of fact, and of course, I'll be around to help you over the... There's no time to lose, so let's get started. I imagine you probably have a...
Oh, Paimon's memory is like a steel... was onions, but no chill. Was Paimon just sleep floating? We didn't even get a break in the middle.
No, but this is peak season. You both did a mighty fine job for your first time serving. Luckily, all our customers were familiar faces this time around, so we didn't get any
No strange request? Someone asked for almond toast.
It's a wide world out there. Also, the thing about requests is that they're usually very specific. So as long...
Excuse me. Are you still... What should we do? It doesn't look like anyone's here.
It's all right. If we start building a campfire now, we'll be eating before too long.
Right. Besides, if anyone's to blame, it's Linny.
Linny, Lynette, Fremine, it is you!
Paimon? So, is the Traveler here?
Traveler, Paimon! What a nice surprise!
Paimon was gonna say the same thing! Anyway, so that's how we ended up here. But what about you guys?
No, quite the opposite, actually. We're in
Father said we deserve some rest after everything that happened.
It's not every day we get this kind of opportunity. Linny thought it might be fun to spend some time in...
We could hardly pass up the opportunity to watch a Liyue...
In our time here...
So, we decided to stay here for a few... We visited Granny Roshin in Chingsa village not long ago, and today we...
In the end, though, we lost track of time. We haven't even...
And speaking of eating, as you know, we simply had to try some local seafood after coming all this way. That's a...
Oh, need any recommendations?
That fish one with the misleading name.
Oh, you mean blackback perch...
It looked and smelled so appetizing that Lynette took a huge mouthful.
Luckily that
What? Aren't you guys...
Good question. I doubt we'll be able to decipher the menu, so why don't you recommend something?
One more thing.
Fontaine, huh? No wonder they can't handle too much spice. Still, there's this crab and shrimp stir-fry I know that
Ooh, that sounds perfect.
Well, this is where it gets interesting. They call it the Palace Jewels. The crab roe. Here's the recipe.
Sorry for the wait. This dish is called...
Ah, yes. We meant to say...
Oh, now that you mention it, Paimon is a little hungry. Well, if you insist, then who are we to refuse? Oh, right, of course.
The sauce looks a little overpowered.
Oh, according to...
Looks delicious.
What is it?
No, it's delicious. The flavor is so pure.
Yep, you have quite the palate, Lynette.
No wonder it pairs so well with the shrimp meat. I've never seen...
According to the creator, chewy crab complements succulent shrimp, making a spectacular sea. The crab roe glitters like pearls of gold, and the shrimp shines like chunks of jade.
So that's where the...
Was Paimon...
This dish must be right up your alley.
It's half gone already? When did that happen?
I heard that in Liyue. The biggest compliment you can pay.
Wait, don't fight over it!
So your friends like the dish, huh? Well done. There'll be more to come, so...
If you ever...
Morning. The boss tells me that both new and I have to admit, I was a little worried about throwing you right into the deep end. So it should be plain sailing. Well, just as long as we don't...
Oh, have you...
Of course! The worst are those old scholars who have barely cooked a day in their life, but think reading a stack of... They criticize you for no reason, claiming your cooking method isn't faithful to the original, or that the flavor profile isn't...
This is Wang Shuin. It does have the look and feel of a time-honored establishment. Oh, innkeeper! We'll have each of your signature
Farzan! Oops, Madam Farzan.
Oh my! Traveler, Paimon, whatever.
We could ask you the same thing. Where'd you suddenly get the funds to go sightseeing?
I'm not here to sightsee. Exemplary scholars like myself are highly sought after by cruise operators.
Madam Farzan, please, slow down. None of us slept last night.
It's all my fault.
Layla! And Dory?
Temporary chef, huh? Wow. Well, if The chef here is trusting you to run his whole kitchen, and I've got no...
So, why are you all Liyue again?
I got my hands on a new boat from Fontaine a while ago, equipped with cutting-edge navigation technology. If we manage to spread the word, right now we're doing some test runs. We sailed from Port Ormos to Rito, then from
Madame Farazan and me were hired to fine-tune the compass and other equipment. We sailed around the Sea of Clouds all of...
overtime for which they'll both be fairly compensated. They're both here willingly.
You really cover all your bases, don't you? Blood Paimon guess. Paying the
It's not every day someone tells you to order...
Farazan, Madam Farazan, that is. While I am more than happy to treat you both to the... I've heard that the most expensive dishes in Liyue are usually... Now, I don't know about you two, but after so many days at sea...
That's actually a good point.
Not to mention that poor Layla here looks like she...
Oh, that's...
Surely the wise and virtuous Madame Farazan...
Oh, well, of course I care about my students' well-being, but... Why do...
So, let's not order anything that'll take too long to prepare. Aside from that and seafood, we'll take whatever other...
So, expensive, but no seafood, and nothing that takes too long to...
That Dory! Is she doing this?
This isn't Lioli Pavilion or Xinhua Kiosk. This is Wangshu Inn. We don't stock up on rare... Well, if we're stuck with regular ingredients and we're on a time limit, there's... As it happens, I know a recipe for something called trembling strings and rushing reeds.
30,000? But if it's quick to make and isn't...
Quick doesn't have to mean quick and easy. To perfect this dish, you have to finely slice several different types of meat into fine threads. Knead them together. This dish is unique in offering a harmonious blend of multiple kinds of meat. Do it right, and you've got a culinary masterpiece in your hands. But if...
Oh, Paimon gets it now! So this dish gets its value...
Now, don't worry. I can take care of the kneading and other prep work for you.
Believe in yourself. You can do this! And if you mess it up... Food's ready! Please enjoy.
Ooh, smells Oh, we meant to ask, have you two eaten breakfast?
Did Dory just offer us a...
Let's not forget that the biggest business deals are always settled over a meal. Come on, come on, come on, sit down. This dish looks simple enough. And I did my research, so surely it can't cost all.
This dish had better be worth working overtime all night for.
Oh, so tired. Is this... foul?
There's a different flavor in every bite. And the discerning palate, ham. But I don't see any ham anywhere.
Ha-ha! So you've noticed. Yep, every single strip is needed for...
So I'm not an expert or anything.
Well, you see...
Wow. So this dish really is one of a kind. That makes...
Paimon forgot to mention that part. The dish is called Trembling...
The complex layers of flavor, yes? The name, if I'm not mistaken, is a Liyue idiom that evokes a vigorous orchestral performance featuring both stringed and wind instruments playing together. Every student has to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
Huh? Oh, Paimon almost forgot that you're up...
So, anyway.
Oh, don't worry, not too much. That'll be,
30,000? About that. Paimon, traveler, I merely invited you to join us up, so perhaps we could split the bill.
Oh, Paimon knew it was too good to be true. Yeah, as a famous
But every single mora matters. All right. Once I'm back in Sumeru, I'll be sure to find someone to help me
We're off to a good start this morning. Keep up the good work. Morning. Time to fire up the stove for another day of Great work! Well, you're looking more like a head chef every day.
Wait, no! Every time you say something like that, you jinx it!
Hey, that's not true.
Dude, what up, bro? I didn't know you were in Liyue too. It's always nice.
Almost. I think you meant fellow Ina's.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, we gotta look out for each.
Oh, whoa, Checker!
Huh? Oh, hey, flying lavender melon. The sky-cleaving white iron variety.
Didn't you say you were gonna knuckle down and earn some more when you got home?
That could wait. As soon as I announced that Arataki Ito is available for hire. Oh, and while we're here, we were gonna also see if Grandmaster.
Not too long ago, I heard a rumor that someone was hosting an Onikabuto.
What? You missed it? Aw, man, what a...
Quite the bummer, indeed. Though all...
Sure thing, my man. But, let's catch up over some food, huh? Where's the Yeah, sure, me too.
Wow, Bullchucker set up that one for us really nicely. Gotta give him some...
Good one, compadre. You almost got me there.
So, may I take your order? If you're entertaining guests, I can...
Boss, don't forget the budget.
Yeah, okay,
Down to earth. Oh, well, we do a mean humbly enough.
Humbly enough, huh? Oh, sounds like my kind of grub.
Excellent choice, Ito. I'm no fan of...
A bro just knows. Yes, a bro.
Is this for real? Oh, what a...
Gotta say, your friend's quite a character. Still,
Actually, what is it called humbly enough anyway? A hearty meat dish is...
I said it was hearty, but I never said it contained meat. Don't be...
Wait, tofu's made of beans, isn't it? Oh, Bullchucker can't eat...
What's the issue? I think I caught the word...
Wait, what are you doing? The kitchen is staff members only.
No one gets my bro Ayato like I do. Hey, where's our food at? Hurry up!
As you can see...
Oh, brother, his whole ego is riding on this, huh? Even if we break the news to...
Sounds good. I'll make sure he fills up on those. We'll just have to...
Oh, so this is Come on, compadre, grab a seat. We're all friends here, so don't hold back.
Boss, we should respect the local custom.
Polite? Shinobu, I thought old-timey tradition... Huh? Are you kidding me, compadre? Oh, wait, I get it. The food smells so dang... Finally, it's my turn.
Wait! Don't.
Huh? Wait, what is it now?
Okay, here goes.
Origin story? Dude, who cares where it came from?
Skipping the origin story is like going traveling without a tour guide.
Paimon makes an astute observation. Much as every tea must be appreciated on its own terms.
My compadre's goodwill, huh? Oh, can't have that going to waste. All right, then.
That's more like it. Let's start with the ingredients.
Now's our chance, traveler.
Man, the tale of Dihua Marsh hits hard. People in the past had it pretty rough. Makes you appreciate...
Darn, there's no segue to tofu from here. How do we...
Oh, compadre! Shinobu! Have you been eating this whole time? That's it, I'm done waiting.
Wait, boss, that's made of...
One moment, Ito. I left home in a hurry and was unable to bring any of my family with me. They've all heard so much. However, if you were willing to let me
Hey!
Boss, you gotta do right by your friends. They're pretty big on that in Liyue, including mine.
Huh? Oh, those were for you guys? Ah, dang it! In that case, pass my regards to your fam.
Looks like that's all sorted. All right. How time flies. You've really gone above and beyond these past few days.
Why does Paimon feel... made it all the way to the evening. We've come a long way since our first day on the job, haven't we? Yeah, but who would come by this late in the evening? Actually, now that Paimon thinks of it, Lenny and his siblings came around about this time the first...
Traveler? Paimon? Fancy seeing you two.
Amber? And Eula and Mika...
We just finished an escort mission for a merchant caravan. The original plan was to make do with some rations for this, but Captain Eula brought up the fact that none of us have eaten Liyue cuisine for quite
Ooh, so this is Eula's treat, huh?
We've been eating the same rations for the entire trip, so I simply thought it was high time we... Good question. What should we get? Wait a sec. Why are you taking our order?
The Traveler's been filling in for the chef here. You come at just the right time. You'll be the last customers to...
Wow, really? Good thing Eula suggested we come here. So, what shall we get?
Anything goes. I'm just looking forward to trying the honorary knight's cook.
Something small, I suppose.
Wasn't it your idea to come here, though? Eesh, this is like getting blood from a stone. All right, guess it's...
Huh? Then I guess...
Anything goes, huh? Oh dear. This is a chef's worst. Still, now that you've worked in the kitchen for so many days, I have...
This is delicious.
Nothing like a piping hot meal served straight from the stove.
You've put the finest Favonian field rations to shame, and that's no mean feat.
It's called... Oh, hell, Paimon doesn't know how to explain this dish at all. It's got no name, it's just...
Basic ingredients, simply cooked? Really? I could have sworn that you put something fancy in here.
Not the finest dish in the world, but the one they need right now. Okay, you've lost Paimon. What do you mean?
So you mean we only...
Perhaps the fact that the aroma of freshly cooked hot food is a welcome
Oh, kinda like the feeling of we can...
Yeah, it's almost like we're back at...
But Good Hunter's in Mondstadt.
Oh, I'm not talking about the taste. I just meant the...
Comfort. Coming home. Well, Yanxiao did say we want...
So in other words...
Despite how terribly cliched that sounds, I'll admit that it holds true for this meal.
Okay, but you can't really have a recipe without a name, though, right? Have we come up with a name for this dish?
There you are. Thank you for all... Straight down to brass tacks, are we?
Yay! It's like...
I'm just lucky you only worked on this job for a few days. At the rate you were progressing? Anytime. Bring some friends with you next time.
Great! Although, just to be on the safe side, cook care.